All right, so we'll just keep it short and simple. Join us on the show today. Talk about music. Is Nigerian singer and songwriter Hassani, known for his smooth voice and emotional love songs. When you talk about people that are lovers, you know, he's one of them. And currently he's promoting his latest body of work, Lagos Lover Boy. Hey man, how far?
Hello, how far
you
now?
doing?
How you doing? Good to see you guys.
Yep. Okay, so let's just first start with the album. Now tell us a little bit about the album, you know, how you should I say, put it together, creative process and the creation and all that.
It's an incredible album. It's called Lagos Lover Boy. So I wanted to make music that was tailored to my immediate environment, which is Lagos. So the sonic of it, like how it sounds, is more current. It's more like what's happening now. You know, for example, I feature artists like Odumodu Black or like Portable or Tolibian, you know. So with this album, I paid more attention to like my environment. Usually, to be honest, how I make music is just I make what I feel is very nice. Once I feel it's nice, end of story. I don't care who is next to me or who is in Lagos and who is outside Lagos.
True.
But for this one, I was like, no, let me make something that is tailored to what's happening now in my immediate environment.
Okay, awesome. All right, and before I pass to my colleague, how did the collaboration with Portable come about? That's the 4x 216 or 4 times 2 times 16.
4 by 2 by 16.
4 by 2 by 16.
What does that even mean? I don't know.
Exactly. So first of all, how did it even come about? Did you contact him? Like, how far? Let's make the track. Or were you guys in the same space? Like, guy, how far?
How do we communicate?
Exactly, because it's very
Google Translate.
one very important question.
Not Google Translate.
One very important question. Did you pay him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we are safe. Because you know how they will come and call you.
Yeah.
Okay,
no, I paid him. But I didn't know that he would with Portable. You never really know.
Exactly.
I didn't know that he will want that out. You know what I mean? But he went ahead and I was like, okay, well, let's roll with it. You know, I'm not going to tell Portable what to do. You know, who tells Portable what to do, really? You know, so yeah, I reached out to him. It's something I've always wanted to do because I feel like I've been in the industry for a while, and I've been in the industry long enough for people to know exactly what I am and exactly kind of music that I make. So I felt like, and I feel like if I make the kind of music I've always been making, no matter how good it is, people won't be surprised because it's like, before Uncle, what do you want to make, bad music? You know, you're Hassani, like we believe you, you know. So I felt like for me to really show people that I'm good at what I can do, I should do something that isn't expected. You know what I mean? That's just all the other way around. You know, if I do a song with Johnny Drill, if I do a song with Timi Dakolo before Uncle, if I do a song with Waje and Sue, you know, so I was like, Portable, yes, let's go.
I like that. So I want to ask you a double-edged question.
Double whammy.
First, a double whammy. So you've candidly spoken about transitioning from gospel to secular music, saying, of course, that it was driven by creative fulfillment rather than yes, you've said that. But you know, we do go back and read.
When did I say that's from?
Yeah, but let's talk about like your creative identity. And one of the reasons why I say so is because even though you've kind of like moved away from there, you can still see those beats. Like even the video that was playing, that gospel influence. It might surprise you to know that everybody sitting now on this table went to Covenant University.
Yes.
Go Eagles.
Go.
But you know, there's almost like that, like so you went from doing gospel to to now doing how do you in words just kind of like talk about your creative identity as an artist?
Honestly, how I create music is just how my environment inspires me. You know, when I was at Covenant University, obviously being a Christian school, like when I wanted to make music, that's all I could talk about because that was my primary influence. That's what I was around. You know, but now that I've entered into the world, you know, now that I've entered into the world, I'm influenced by so many things, including Jesus. You know, so
Papa won't like it.
You won't like it. but I feel like no matter the kind of music I make, you can always feel my soul. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to make gospel music for people to know that no, Rick is very big on spirituality. You know, so I feel like I've always just expressed as candidly as I can, to be honest. You know?
Okay, and talking about the gospel, I mean, like, of course, you have gospel roots from school and all that. Yeah. Do you just making like a gospel album in the future? Then that song, Joy Will Come Tomorrow. I mean, what talk? Would you make a remake or something?
Just for those who don't know, I actually have a song called Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow.
Joy will come tomorrow.
Today, wahala video. Oh,
this was like 20 years ago. These guys are just, you know. Okay, so about gospel album, I don't know, to be honest. I really don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
You have said I don't know.
No, but it's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah, it's very possible.
All right, then I want to talk about your role as a judge on Nigerian Idol. season 10, I have to say, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, I remember like seeing the billboard and I was like, yo, this is so fresh. Like, all of you look so good. Yourself, Ike, Omaomi, I think Yanya.
Yes.
I don't know, that silver and blue was working for you guys. It looks really, really good.
Yes.
Talk to me about what's that experience been like, kind of, because it's almost like a full circle moment that I'm now with George, kind of like being an influence in another person's music career. Talk to me about that experience.
It is amazing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and I take it very seriously. Just like you said, that's really what it is me being an influence in another person's career. Like, for the longest time, coming from Port Harcourt and also coming from Convent University, like into Lagos, I was looking for people to influence my own career and help me out. You know, as people would know, I'm an independent artist to this day. That means I was not signed to any label. And if you think about Rick Hassani, like everything you know about Rick Hassani has been from Rick Hassani.
Yeah.
I didn't blow off signing to a big label. I didn't blow off a scandal. I didn't blow off a feature with a big artist.
Yes, no.
I didn't blow off everything.
Scandalous blow.
After that scandal blow, you can't unblow again. So think about it. There's nothing. It's just been me. So I've hardly really had any influence, anybody to say no, Rick is the guy, or any Don Baba is something to really co-sign me. I've really just been grinding on my own. So for me to now be in that position where I can influence other people's career, I take it very seriously. Because I know how much I wanted that for myself. You know, I wanted somebody to sign me. I wanted somebody to come out and say, Rick is the best, you know, something like that. I didn't really have that. I just had to keep grinding on my own. If you really think about it, to this day, that's how it has been.
I love the back of that, just because you're talking, and I'm really glad that, you know, we're having a chance to actually speak to an independent artist. What would you say is the current definition of fulfillment in your career? How do you measure success outside of money or any of those things? How do you measure success?
I think if you have more than 1,000 people that understand your music, that's it.
That's powerful.
Yeah, 1,000 people that you have not met that understand anything that you've sang, and you can make them feel a kind of way. That's success.
Yeah.
It's not easy to influence people in a way where outside of meeting them, you have not met them and you influence them. That's a big deal, you know. So to me, that's success.
1,000 people, so
1,000
we have
people.
hope.
Yes, there's hope for. We'll share 5,500.
5 each. Okay, so and you're one of those people that I mean, like before we caught up to your music in Nigeria. I mean, I knew you, we knew you, but like talking about Nigeria as a whole, like you blew up outside, you know, the shores of Nigeria. Before we now started, okay, there's this guy like in Malawi and other countries that is popping, and even MI said it like during an interview that there's a guy we're sleeping on, Rick Hassani. Before Nigerians started catching up with your music, you know, would you say Nigerians don't pay attention to their own so much till they get recognized outside? And why I'm asking this because Burna Boy has used that to torment people that Nigerians didn't make him. That it was big before we now started accepting him for who he is. Would you say Nigerians don't pay attention until you get to a certain level outside the shows for when I can say, okay, he's our own?
Well, I don't know if I can really say that, if I'm being honest, because at the same time, there have been artists who have blown from here, and Nigeria really has their back, like from the get-go. Like, for example, Wizkid or many other artists that Nigeria has had their back till today. So I can't really say that Nigerians don't really pay attention to you as an artist until you blow outside. And then, even if, yes, that happens,
Let's say if your music is different.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Because we like the dance, dance type
that
of
is
thing.
true.
But if your music is different, they'll be like, okay.
Okay, you're right. It's actually true. But what I wanted to say was, I just feel like to each his own. I feel like people have different styles of blowing, to be honest. Like, that's what I think. I don't really see it as, it's a Nigerian thing. Like, I don't really think it's their fault too. It just so happens that that's how my career was. Before I could even have any small show in Lagos, I was already in my life. I was already I don't know how it happened, but will Cameroon come and I'll say I will not go. I will go now. If they even come again, I'm still we are going to Kenya now. I don't care.
So you were international before we even...
Yes, now, if you like, don't even book me. What's my own?
They say the man is without honor in his own.
You say prophet is not appreciating his own home. But me, I don't really mind it. But anywhere that I'm destined to blow, I'm going to go and blow there. I don't really care wherever. It's okay, It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Let's talk to me about the fashion side of Hassani, because I feel like that's one thing that always stood out for me. Like even before I caught onto your music, it was always when I would see you, whether it was
in every magazine,
in a music video. Yeah, definitely. Were you intentional about using fashion as a tool to kind of be in our forefront, or is this something that comes to you naturally? Are you just like naturally a stylish person? And how have you been able to kind of evolve Rick Hassani's style over the last couple of years?
Okay, the thing about fashion is that I never thought about it. I was just trying to
You woke up like this?
No, that's not what I mean. No, the thing is just that, okay, it started off, first of all, as me not having so much money to pay stylists. At the time, you had to pay stylists for photo shoot, and I didn't have that kind of money to be paying somebody all the time. So I was trying to just put clothes together and just make it, because I knew that I didn't have the big marketing budget, so I felt like if somebody's going to look at me, they have to remember me. Like, they just have to, So, and I felt like if I'm working with a stylist that has worked with all the big names, that they're going to style me like the big names. And then when they look at me, I'll remind them of the big names. I won't remind them of who I am as an artist.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to start dressing different. So I started wearing more of Ankara. Like, I was literally just trying to go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I knew that, if the industry is this big buffet of, like, you have Amala, you have banga, you have eba, things that people want to go for. If I'm going to be a small salad in the buffet, I have to be the best tasting looking salad you've ever had.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small portion you can have all your ewedu and all your swallow.
You always remember that salad.
There was one salad that very nice. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm fine with that, because I just felt like the industry, it hit me so big that I was honestly intimidated by it. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to blow? If you remember, I came out at the time when the biggest songs were Kukere and la 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 da da go, and I'm coming out with You Deserve a I was intimidated. I was like, hey, how am I going to make it? So I was trying to do everything I could. So that's how fashion started for me. So I never really thought about it like, oh, let me be a stylish guy. No. On a normal day, I will wear short knicker and singlet at home. I won't really say I'm a stylish person, but I felt like if I'm going to be a salad in the buffet, I have to be best looking, best tasting salad anybody can find on that tray.
Okay, and that was because a lot of people actually started copying your style.
Yes.
There's something that he said that I just wanted to touch on, because he spoke about, even when you joined when you kind of joined the industry, was a bit intimidating for you. I mean, PS, just to say, the songs that are coming out then were Kukiri. Well, right now, you and Yaya are on the same show.
Do you get
as judges? It's a full circle moment.
See,
well, I
deserve this. Honestly.
I was like, this is bond.
Well, what I want to ask you is, what is one? It could be more than one thing, but when you think back to that young man that was trying to break into the industry, and now that you found your footing, what is that one myth that you kind of, if you had like any advice to give that yourself, that you would say, knowing what you know now?
This question is so mad. I don't even know what to even say. Okay, one myth. You can do what you really want to do.
Yeah, nobody's going to hold you
you
back.
can do what you really, really believe you know how to do. It doesn't have to be the thing that they are doing the most. Because most times you want to, it's like a school, you want to fit in. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you feel you quickly get acclimatized to your environment, right? But you can just do what you really know how to do. You can just do what you think you can really just do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And really just do the best of it that you can. And it can really, really happen for you. I'm telling you, it will happen for you. Even if they don't like you, they will believe you. They will believe that that's you.
Yeah.
Some people that don't even, for example, they don't like Portable. I can't listen to Portable. Oh my God, his music, ew. But you believe Portable.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot say you don't believe it.
Yeah.
If he walks past, you say, oh, that's Portable.
Yeah.
That's it. And he has gotten his money from you. You don't have to listen to him. You just have to believe him. So do what you really believe you can do. Even if they don't like you, they will believe you.
Yeah, and you're a walking, talking example of that.
Okay, so now let's throw back a bit. There's this video I saw your manager post up on.
Hey.
So if we can play that video real quick.
Hey.
Let's take a look.
24/7, cash not having, you know how the game is. You don't get hurt only if you're very famous, like Two Faces. Then doors open up like suitcases. None of the rappers rapping are having the true basics. I'm here to review it, eradicate rappers that take rap and abuse it. For you to think rap is not music, it's stupid to think rap is useless. It's like having a meat party without toothpick. Let's take a sit down, try to understand how sounds. Bet on my haters getting sick now. Don't get it twisted, I'm speaking my mind out. Heavenly lifted, and so are my rhymes. And most niggas try to hit on the brother. Y'all be making it rain, but I be changing the weather. So go on if you think you got it more than your boss. You're so wrong, cause I'm coming here to settle the scores. Like roll on to the sweat on your paws, so you don't perspire. I can sell smoke to a fire. Retire, cause I can sell soprano to a choir. Y'all better bow to the sire. I'm from PH.
All right, I'm from PH. A couple of things. First of all, where is Sledge? The guy behind you.
I am Sledge. Just behind you.
Kill him away Why is Sledge? Then, I mean, you started as a rapper.
Yes.
You know, switching to, would you do like maybe an EP of some sort in future? Maybe just testing that your hip hop style one more time.
Honestly, I've been thinking about it. I might just do a mad rap song. I really would. I'm thinking about it, seriously.
Looking forward
Okay,
to
and Sledge, Unko, where is Sledge?
I don't know. Where is he? This was 20 years ago, but I'm sure he's great where he is now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was, I saw that video as you mentioned post. I'm like, wait to. Actually, I wanted to contact Slasher. I know Slasher have a lot of videos.
Yes.
But I'm like, nah, I don't want to stress. Let me just let it be. Okay, now, so let's talk before we wrap things up. I mean, from Afro Love. You had the Prince I Became, African Gentleman, and then down to Lagos Lover Boy. Everything is all love.
Yeah.
Like everybody will look at you like you're the best or the biggest lover man in Lagos. All right, but I mean, relationship-wise, we're not hearing anything about you in a relationship.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I
like. Are you seeing someone? There's someone that inspires you, or I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to tell me who I'm seeing now. I don't know.
Cisco.
I didn't know
anything. So tell us what's going on.
So there's no one that's inspiring this music, all this love that you sing about.
It's Christ, honestly.
It's Christ.
Honestly, no, but there was one time me and my manager listened to a lot of my love songs in the past that I've done. And it seems that I actually was talking about Jesus, if you think about it. No, I'm serious, because like the level of love.
Thunder fire is for Jesus.
No, that one is for the devil. Macham. Hey, but no, really, most of the songs, I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but guys, breaking news. So most of the love songs I write, I just really come up with them. I come up with stories in my head, seriously. Yeah. It's not about really any, although there's a song, let me not say it.
Say it.
No, I'm not saying it. Hey! Okay, there's a song, no, I'm not saying this.
There's already here.
You've already started.
I'm not even saying it. Who started?
Song?
Who is that person? Who is the
which
person?
Song? What's the song?
No, there's a song on my album called For You. So go and listen to the song.
And is it for somebody?
That's all I'll say.
Alrighty. So, I mean, we know that your album just came out. Do you have, so what's next for you?
Yeah.
You know, are we working on a tour? Yeah. Are we having maybe like a show coming up sometime?
Yes, we have a show that's coming up that's going to be very mad. Because I'm actually a very, very good performer. You guys know.
Yeah, 100%.
For a lot of years. So, yeah, there's a show that's coming up called... no, I'm not saying that one too.
You can't say it yet.
I can't say it yet now.
But it's coming up how soon? In this quarter,
in
Q4?
2 months. No, in 2 months' time.
Okay.
It's coming up in 2 months' time. It's a full live show like I normally do.
Yeah.
And then I have a movie coming out in August.
Interesting.
Yes.
We're going to see the actor.
The actor side of me, yes.
Like the lead role, supporting role.
Lover boy.
It's just by the side of the film. It's not lead role, Abego. Just if you're watching the film, just by the side.
You know, like actually, I didn't realize how funny you are. You're actually a very funny person. Cracking us up in the studio.
Yeah, but movies.
So you're not giving us anything on the show?
Business too.
The show you said nothing for us. Like you said, you wanted to give us, and you stopped.
Oh no! It's just I wanted to give you the name of the show. We don't have the name yet. We're still
working on it.
So that's why I didn't give you the name. But yeah, it's a live concert.
And the date is not decided yet.
No, not decided
yet. Okay, all right. If you're watching this sponsor, please, we have a show coming up.
Yes. So
and by the way, are you open to, since you're still independent? Are you open to maybe a major management deal or I don't know record deal? Would you be open to that?
Record deal, of course. Yes, like Betawonu, because I'm just so here now. I'm so rich now. I don't know who's gonna sign me. But it's true now, but it's not obvious. I'm not lying. I'm very rich. It's very bad.
I like a confident man. I like that. Stand in your own shoes. So if anybody is coming, they know that they are coming correct.
They want to sign me. I can pay them the money they want to sign me. How much is that?
Hassani, thank you so much for stopping by. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Album, fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you for that sprinkle of Portable. We're not expecting
Exactly.
that. Honestly.
Yes.
All right then.